let's not kid ourselves, you're running out of space too. Every shelf, every windowsill, every corner is maxed out. And this means that every new plant that we get really needs to earn its spot. Today, I'm going to share 4 design tips and a roadmap when choosing the perfect houseplant for your space. That'll create your home into a beautiful green oasis that'll make all your friends jealous and you'll just love being there. Hi guys, I'm Nick, an architect and plant enthusiast, and if you've ever wondered how to get your collection to truly shine, then stick around. But hey, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if you have your own tips, let's keep the conversation going in the comments down below. Well, to begin our roadmap, I'd like to start at one place, the most important place. See, what actually makes our plants grow? What's the most important thing that our plants need? It's not soil and it's not water. Yes, it's light. It's the most important thing, and yes, an obvious place where to start. See, I believe that light will shape our experience between the spaces and the plants. Identify the light sources, and where the light takes you, yes, you should put plants there, because this will give our plant personality. It'll highlight our plant's shape, its structure, its texture, and the contrast between the plant and its shadows. See, if you let light guide you into which plants will work in which spaces, you're off to a great start. Okay, now that we've got the most simple but important thing out the way, I think here's where you can get quite creative. A good way to start is to begin to think vertically, just like behind me over here, where we have different forms, shapes of plants that complement each other through contrast. Whether that's using a variety of heights of different planters, whether that's using different plant structures, some taller plants that are complemented by some smaller, thicker leaf plants. A cool example is using something like a beautiful pendant leaf anthurium on a shelf to try and break away some of those rigid lines. I mean, look how amazing that looks. I think this idea is about creating dynamic layers and not just cramping plants together. Picking up off our roadmap, it's going to lead us to corners. Corners are your friend, because corners anchor a room, and the perfect plant here is going to be something bold and beautiful. I think corners create amazing opportunities by putting a plant that really speaks in a corner. You really highlight, anchor, and accentuate that room and softens hard edges. And I think with corners, you have 2 choices. You can either go for the bold, beautiful sculptural plant, something like a Monstera elbow or a Thai constellation, something that brings a little bit of interest. Alternatively, you can cluster the area with the contrast of some big and some small plants, matched with different height planters, and this really creates that dynamic layered look that we mentioned earlier. Or if you've got the space and it's near a window, this is definitely a perfect tree spot. For me, this would be an absolute goal. But with my little space, unfortunately, I cannot capitalize on that. And the final step to creating your home into this magical, beautiful jungle with plants that have purpose is finally to choose plants that accentuate that space. What I mean here, I mean herbs in a kitchen. I mean high humidity loving plants in a bathroom. That kind of vibe adds a lot of depth to space, because the plant is doubling up in function and is appropriate for the space that it fits in. I don't know, but with me, when I think about a bathroom, I think about ferns, and it's the perfect way to turn your bathroom into a lush, green, foresty jungle. Not only does this look absolutely amazing, it combines the spirit and function of the room, weaving it into a magical atmosphere. I think if we use this roadmap as a guide, we'll get one step closer to turning your house into a magical, beautiful jungle botanical garden, a space that you'll truly love being in, and a space that's just going to make all your friends jealous. Saying that, I think things can eventually become a bit overcrowded. So click this video here if you want to find out what it's like keeping over 100 houseplants.